How do, ladies, gents and others? It's me, Royston Shaw, mainly just taking the piss at this point, and welcome to another video where I'm going to sit and listen to an album, but this time the album has been chosen by you. Now, on my Ko-fi, if you follow me over there, you may have seen that I put up a suggestion box post, suggest an album, and we had quite a few comments, among which was a comment from A.Casey saying, I might know this one already, but Silent Planet SUPERBLOOM. Also suggested Ethel Cain's Preacher's Daughter, and we had quite a few suggestions, and I popped them all over into a poll on the YouTube page, which you may have seen. I quite like that idea of the people on Ko-fi. This wasn't a paid post, by the way. This was free. You just have to follow me. Don't have to pledge anything. The people on Ko-fi suggest and the people on YouTube choose, and almost half of the voters of the available options chose SUPERBLOOM by Silent Planet. So A.Casey, with that suggestion there, is the winner. And that's the album that we're therefore going to be looking at today. It's got a slightly worrying face value, 74, from both critics and users. One of their lower rated albums, to be fair, but when I look at the critic score, Angry Metal Guy, here it is, Angry Metal Guy very much dragging the average down. So Kerrang, Metal Hammer, Metal Injection, and especially Distorted Sound all seem to very much like it. So I'm not too worried, to be honest, about that. I think it'll be fine. But as ever, we're going to go through the album track by track by track by track by track. I have to scroll a long way down when I'm in this view, and we're going to have a look at each track individually. It looks like, according to most people, it starts not as well, ends not as well, but is really strong in the middle. So I'm excited for about half an hour from now. No, I'm excited generally. But before all that, a couple of things to discuss. So I've already mentioned the Ko-fi. I have actually rejigged all the tiers over there. You may see and hear a few clues to that fact in this video. So if you want to support me, like these videos where I'm playing full songs, an entire album of full songs, this is not monetizable on YouTube. So if you do want to support me, I would very much appreciate that. And another way to support me would be to buy some merch. And speaking of the merch, I've done something a little different. I know a lot of you aren't from the UK, but you may have seen anyway that recently our government and our media, especially backed by J.K. Rowling, you may have seen that, have been attempting to drag us backwards decades in terms of human rights. And so I've made some designs, the profits from which will go to the charity Transactual, who work to help trans people maintain what basic human rights they have. So if any of you want to buy that shirt, I was hoping to have one here to show you, but it hasn't arrived yet. Hopefully it will for a future video. If you want to get one of them, I would be ever so grateful. But anyway, enough capitalism. Let's get on with the music. I've scrolled away from all the tracks now. What am I doing? Let's hit rate tracks, get those up on the screen. I know the bottom few are blocked for you, but I have a little solution for that. See, I've upped the game lately. I've got different setups. I've got all sorts going on. I can even do it with hotkeys. Look, I can just switch between with hotkeys. Yeah, the game's getting. I feel like I've stepped up the quality of the videos, but at the same time, I've also stepped up the complexity of the recording. And I'm very afraid that I'm going to get completely lost in it at some point. But shouldn't really say things like that, should I? Never mind, I've said it now. The first track is only 1 minute and 8 seconds long, and it's instrumental as well, so I'm assuming it's just going to go straight into Off-Worlder, so I'm just going to play them both. So without any further ado, let's get into this music. Lights Off the Lost Coast. Interesting ambience. I'm not sure what we're setting up for. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that sub bass is mental. Oh. Okay, you have my attention. That's so good. What's that like? Yeah. Oh, that's Sin. Yes. Oh, slow down finish. Wait. It's not a finish at all. This song has so long to go. Sorry if I'm shouting, by the way. I have this full blast. Keeps going, mate. How long is that? 15, alright. Alright, I think we're going straight in. Jesus. That was something, wasn't it? That was something. Alright, The Lights Off the Lost Coast. Decent into it. I really enjoyed the sub bass in that. That really like got my, nearly said a weird thing. That's like a slightly less weird thing. It got my prostate pumping, which is what you need sometimes. That's a solid. It's not a 1. That's a solid 78. Good way to start an album. And so was this track, 81, I think. Really good, high energy. It's what an album opening needs to be. It set the tone, set the energy, got me moving, got me pumping, got me ready. And the next track is called Collider. I doubt this one is going to be soft. I reckon it's going to be pretty heavy. Shall we find out? I think we should, shouldn't we? Oh, I didn't talk about what the lyrics are about. I don't know. Let's have a look. I told you, man. Exploring the concept I do on my 18th listen of an album. The first few listens, I'm not even reading. I'm just in it. Let's have a look. There's no time left to waste now that you're finally awake. If this is like a hard sci-fi concept album, you know your boy's gonna like it. Just remember, nothing's real. They can't hurt you anymore. Run. Bullets ricochet under the gun. So it felt like an action sci-fi, and the lyrics are very much saying that. That was just reconnaissance. The cavalry is next. Awesome. Until you cut the transmission, the madness never stops. There'll be no end of them until the signal drops. Yeah. This is an action sci-fi. I think what the... No offense, AKC or any other Silent Planet fans. I think the literal words the meaning of the words, I think, is less important than the actual verbiage itself. I think it's like put lots of the right words in the right places. It builds an image, and then together with the music really complementing that, I think that's more important than the literal story that you literally tell. I think it's more that you generate a vibe, you generate a feeling, and they're definitely doing that so far. Track number 2 is called Collider. I'm expecting something big. Let's see what it is. Oh! Yeah. Drop that tone. Whoa. And I was just a fool not to see. Our bodies break the promises we keep. Meteors collide, past and present alchemized, and I became the fears we tried to hide. Do you still wonder why? We stand through the night, I bleed inside the lights. The past is an open wound. The moon won't forget the promises we left. Does the silence accuse you too? Beneath the pain.
Oh, yeah, go on, break down. I like this a lot already. There's not that long left there. Oh. I could have done with more there.
Okay, good end, good end. Alright, good end. The breakdown in that was fantastic. The chorus is good too. I feel like everything was good apart from the transition into the final chorus. I just didn't. Bit anticlimactic. I was expecting something bigger. But yeah, that was a banger. That was a fantastic track. I'm gonna go 82. I think that was slightly better than Off-Worlder. I think it was just really, really good. And this, in terms of the lyricism, I feel like this Off-Worlder, and I guess Lights Off the Lost Coast as well, are the world-setting songs. And then Collider is like, if we're treating it like a musical, Collider is like the hero's song. I guess the I Want song, if we're using musical theatre terms, on a metalcore sci-fi album. I'm strange, but I feel like that's what it is. Like the first track was very much about the world. It was, you know, describing the setting that we're in, and then this is a very much more about a person. Does it kill you to see me under the same unfolding sky? Like that first line, it's very evocative, and we're clearly talking at someone, and so at some point we're going to get to know who that someone is. Yeah, really good track, really good continuation from the last one. Awesome. Next track, Euphoria. Oh, I did say I gave that 82, didn't I? I worried then I just typed that in and didn't say anything about it. Probably just because I didn't go to this camera. But I don't always need to go to that camera. I can stay on this one. It's fine. You can read that, can't you? Can you? If you can't read that, let me know in the comments. I know on a phone screen might be a bit of a struggle. But yeah, next track, Euphoria. Let's have it. What the fuck is that? Not sure. Good. Oh, the groove's good. Not sure about that voice. Ooh. same year as before? So I don't think I'll win any prizes for guessing that this one's about drugs. And I don't think it's the same "You" as the song before. Let's just hop back a minute. Don't need to listen to it again. Does it keep seeming to the same unfolding sky? So feast your eyes and spring the trap. No, this is an enemy. And this is someone that we are sympathising with, it feels more like. Because, you know, they're high and they feel high, but they sink, and we're kind of with them, we're alongside them. This is more of a companion. This may not be a concept album, but it was a good track. I think you could tell, probably, if you were looking at me, that when that chorus came in, this euphoria in the motion and I wondered, that part, that voice kind of didn't quite hit me right. I'm hoping there's not too much more of that particular singing style in this. Those of you who know the album are probably cringing right now because I've just said that. But outside of that, this song was really good still. I'm going to go 76. I thought it was good. That's one more than the average this song has. So I guess maybe more people do agree with that reaction that I had. But the next track is, no, there's one more until we're into the 3 in a row that people seem to think are really good. So Dreamwalker is next. Let's listen to that. Oh, it's going to do it for me. Lovely. Is it going to be? No. Good. Oh, that's a good line. That's a good way of saying that. Yeah. Like a heavier rocking roots this section. That's big. Big. I'm shouting down. I'm sorry. Yeah, go on, break it all the way down. slow down. Yeah, the tempo's definitely going down, and it's not just me. A strange way to end. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm not sure. I'm really not all that sure. This feels like a fight for life. Like maybe we're back to the enemy from the first couple of tracks, but at the same time, like it's just a ride. There's so many different kinds of palettes in use here. Like we have the heavy metalcore, we have the very electronic stuff. Like I said in the middle of the song, or probably shouted, apologies. I know I could just turn my headphones down, but this is fucking metalcore. I'm not going to listen to it at anything other than full volume. I'm like, let's be real. I don't know. It's kind of riding between all these different kinds of moments and sounds, and it's doing it very smoothly for the most part, and in a really enjoyable way. But I'm just, if there is a story being told in these lyrics, I'm just not hooking into it, and that might be because it's a first listen, or it might be because not enough has happened within the vocals to give me the impetus to jump in. But at the moment, I don't think I'm really that bothered. That was a really good track. I'm going to go 80 for that. And now we're into the ones that people seem to really like. The first of which is Antimatter. Let's see what that's about. This one's going to do it for me as well. Lovely. Lovely. Wrong one. Ooh.
Guilty conscience, barely hanging by your breast. Got the lights and make me oblivion. And I will follow through the phosphorescent streets.
I heard this. I might have heard this. I've heard this. Yeah, how it came in. Yeah. Oh yeah. Bring those screams in from the back, bring them forwards. Come closer to me. Yeah, there you are. Gotcha. Love that. Anytime a song pulses like that, I always really enjoy it.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
That was very, very, very good. It's weird. It's like I said, I got an inkling at the beginning, didn't I, that I'd heard it before. And I've definitely heard the, I can't do it. That was so weird. I've definitely heard that before. And when it came in with the guitars, I'm like, yeah, I've heard this. Like, immediate recognition. But then as the song went on, I realised that I've definitely heard it, but I haven't listened to it. Because I didn't know, other than the moment when it went like that. And that'll tell me if there's much desync between my headphones and my computer, by the way. Because I nailed that, timed that perfectly. But I could kind of feel where the song was going, but I didn't know. So I wonder where in my life I've come across this already. But you know what, actually? First one of the album. It's happening. It's going in here. Right. There's one. I think Bon Iver had 6, and I think Thornhill had 5. So Bon Iver's winning. Bon Iver's also winning on the score sheet. But winning on the score sheet for this album so far is going to be Antimatter. That was really good. 85. Really, really good. Yeah, I love that. That was really good. Next up is Signal. Not many lyrics here. Ooh. Fucking hell.
Oh, I forgot to scroll. Where are we? Oh, who cares?
Oh, the syncopation.
Oh. Yeah, bring the synths in, fuck it. Let's have it. Who cares? Do whatever you want. Oh. Yeah, put me up, do it.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's fall all the way down.
Alright. I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
Fuck yeah, man.
Alright. Yep. 88. Fucking awesome. Holy shit, that was good. Fucking hell. So weird. So syncopated, so all over the place. But I was along for it. Like, I was along for the ride that entire time. Fucking hell. Right, let's try and jump back in the story. Let's see if I can do it. That's what I'm on this channel. That's what I'm supposed to do. The mirror unwinds. Cool. Twin archetypes collide. Okay. I am reborn, proliferated by a self-replicating passenger ghost. I'm reading the lyrics. Well, you can't see them. I'll get used to this camera shit. I will. So what does that... What are we talking about here? So this enemy... either it is just ourselves because it's about drugs, or we realise that this enemy is very much the same as we are. The mirror and wise twin archetypes collide. Like we understand now that we're the same, and then we fight. And we fight on anyway, I guess. Reborn, proliferated by a self-replicating passenger. Self-replicating passenger. So, something in my mind that no matter how much I try and get rid of it, it always returns. A ghost. A ghost of a past. Dormant dimensions grafted to my senses, infected with fractals of spore in my skin. I'm telling you, I was right earlier. It's not necessarily about the meanings themselves. It's more about the verbiage, like all of these, the alliteration, the use of words like dimensions, fractals. It's just all about building that idea, that feeling of the story. Like you can get an idea of it from the music alone. Like I've talked on this channel before about story albums that are instrumental. You don't need lyrics to tell a story with music. That's something that humanity has known for a very long time, but seemingly in some corners of today's world has forgotten. And I would count this on this album more as a vocal than a lyric, if that makes sense. Like I think it's more about the sound of it, the feel of it. It's kind of like Inception, in that it's not like telling me a story, it's kind of dropping hints of story into my brain along with all the music that I'm paying more attention to, and just kind of nudging me in the direction that it wants me to think. And it's working, because that was great, and I definitely felt... I don't know, I'm trying to think of the game that I played. It's a long time ago, but it's giving me... Maybe Deus Ex games, it's giving me that kind of vibe. I don't think it is Deus Ex, I think it's something else, and it's just not quite there. It's not quite appearing before my eyes. Anyway, Anunnaki? I'm guessing that's a Japanese word, I don't know it though. Anunnaki. Let's ask, shall we? Hey Google. Actually, I won't say that because then a bunch of people's phones will go off. Anunnaki. The Anunnaki are a group of deities in ancient Mesopotamia, so not Japanese. It just looks like a Japanese word, doesn't it? Ancient Mesopotamian mythology, particularly within Sumerian, Akkadian, Assyrian, and Babylonian traditions. They are often described as powerful gods who oversaw the fate of humanity and were seen as descendants of An and Ki. Oh. Some theories often associated with the ancient astronauts hypothesis, so humans are aliens or created by aliens, propose that they were extraterrestrial beings who played a role in the shaping of human civilization. I mean, obviously not, but still, cool. Yeah, let's listen to the song that's named for them. Oh, starts off very hard.
What the fuck is this? Oh, I felt that coming. You can see me go side to side before that happened. I felt like it was going to go funky with it. Oh yeah. Go on. Oh, synthy. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, let's go drum and bass then. Fuck it. Why not?
Nothing ever sounds the same. I am flowing through your veins.
Nine-inch nails now. What? Dive bomb the fuck out of it. Oh yeah. Oh, wow, straight into the next song. Fuck, that was really good again. I hate that my averages appear to be hovering around what the averages are. I think not quite as good as Antimatter, but definitely better than Collider. I'll go an 84. Man, one day I'll do an album where I'm not just rating everything 70s and 80s and some 90s on a few. Maybe I won't, because I don't want to cover things that I know I won't like. In fact, the day when I'm giving low ratings is a sad day, because I'll have listened to something that I thought I was going to enjoy and I'm not doing. I'm going to give up on trying to find a story in this. I think there is one, but I think it's kind of vague and I think it's kind of unnecessary. I don't feel like I need it. I feel like I'm just enjoying it. I'm enjoying the verbiage. I'm enjoying the choice of words and the placement of them. I'm enjoying the sounds and the fact that I can't pick up where the transitions are going to be every time. I feel like they're catching me off guard a lot, and that's good. Yeah, I'm just really enjoying this. It's really good. But now I'm worried, because that was the last song, well, until the final track, I guess. That's the last song that's rated above an 80 on average. And this one's a 71. The consensus is that this is the joint worst track on the album. This is The Overgrowth. I have a feeling it might be really good, because I tend to disagree with humans. Sorry. Ooh. I already like it. This drummer, by the way, has been great the entire time. That widened. Yeah, I felt like it went. Oh yeah, that's so good. Okay. What a concept for a song. That's so cool. Whoa. Oh. Yeah. It may feel a little late to be introducing our characters, but maybe we're not. Maybe we're tracking their evolution. So, yeah, it feels like, sorry, I just burped right into the microphone. Apologies for that. Maybe I shouldn't drink orange juice whilst doing a thing where I have to talk constantly. So it feels like the overgrowth is a place where we're stuck, maybe. How could I stay? And then we become the evergreen, capitalized, well, title formatted, and then we're the keeper of the grove. That's a really cool concept for a song. I really enjoyed it. Fuck you, 71. I'm going 81. I thought that was really good. If you're one of the people who didn't enjoy this track as much as the others, tell me why, because that was really enjoyable. Is there a word in it? Is there a word in it that's woke or something? Some of the stupid bullshit that people dislike things for? Don't think so. Yeah. Whatever. You're all wrong. Next. Next is Nexus. Whoa!
get me.
Tree of life inside the heart of the machine.
Yeah, go on, ending, save it. Final minutes, save it. I'm realising now that even though I've made this view especially so that you can see these better, you can't see the scores that I'm giving. I'm going to say it out loud, it's fine. I think that song, I want to be careful here because I don't want to make it sound like I'm saying it was crap. It wasn't. It's still going to get, in fact, let's do the score first. It's going to get 75. Yeah, I think 75, like one lower than Euphoria. Let me say why. So it might just be because it's towards the end of this album and there's been a lot of this. But look, I love a jarring tonal shift in a song. That should be quite clear, unless this is the first video of mine you're seeing. Even if this is, actually, it's probably still clear. But there were too many in that song, and there were too. It made the song disjointed. So it's a delicate line to walk on, to have all these moments that catch you off guard and that violently swing the song in a different direction, but at the same time keep the progression like linear so that you can follow it. And I feel like there were a couple of transitions in that song where it just kind of, it didn't jolt me into a new thing and like, oh, it jolted me into a new thing like, oh, you know. It's still good. The production is still stellar. The musicianship's fantastic. The writing's excellent. So it can't go below a 70. And I'll give it a 75. It was good. It was very good, actually. Just not too much of a good thing. Just, yeah. 2 tracks left. Penultimate one's next. That is Re-Entry, the other joint worst song on the album according to all of you. Let's see if I agree. I dare say I won't. It's a 51-second instrumental. We'll go into the title track as well then. Re-Entry into SUPERBLOOM. If I'm shouting, I apologise. It's very loud. Look at that square, isn't that nice? Oh, it's that way. It's over there, look. Look at that box of colour. Isn't this an interesting visual for a video? Look at that instead then for a bit maybe. I'm just gonna play with these all the time now. I shouldn't have done this. Alright, SUPERBLOOM. Title track. Closer. Oh, I like that straight away. Oh, that guitar tone is lovely. Lovely. This bit, yes. Didn't like how that came in. That chorus didn't work for me. Just checking if there is two different vocalists, and it is. That's why one, I'm guessing Mitchell, or maybe Garrett doing clean. There's one kind of vocal sound in this band that just doesn't hit me right. Good build, very good build. End strong, come on, end strong. Yeah, go on. A good ending saves anything. And this wasn't that bad anyway.
Fast asleep, breathing slow, drifting through the interstellar afterglow. Our shadows surrender to a midnight sun. See how we've been darkness, can be undone. I was only human for this moment, to see the ocean in your eyes split open. You can tell it to the loud. We won't be found. We become one with the sound.
A really good way to end that. I might be shouting still, apologies. A really good way to end. But not a really good way to end the video. What an idiot. What an unbearable idiot. In order to look up, I just wanted to see if there's different vocalists, different clean vocalists in the band, and there are, there's two. Because I think you saw it on my face a couple of times in the album. A vocal passage came in and I was like, no, just something hit me wrong. But in order to look up that, I closed the rate track section without hitting save first. What a fucking idiot. Let's see. Let's see if I can remember what any of these were. I'm not gonna. I know Signals 88, because that's the one is that the one I favorited? I think that's the one I favorited. Antimatter and Signal. I think Antimatter was 85. I think I remember that much.
Yeah, not my finest moment there. Oh, you can see on my weird little playlists on the side of on the side of there. Let's put this background back up. That's better, isn't it? Right. I think Lights Off the Lost Coast was just like the instrumental open. It was fine, wasn't it? Let's go 77 for that. Offworlder, I think, was like an 81. I wonder if I can check without stopping the recording. Damn. You know what, actually? I will just go back and fill it in. Well, I can look at the recording. Let's just rate these last two. So I thought Reentry was fine. Decent little instrumental track that led really nicely into SUPERBLOOM. And other than the issues that you saw me have with the chorus as it came in, the rest of that track was really good. How it built, the guitar tone was wonderful, and how it kind of transitioned up and then back down. Really, really nice. I think 83, I think, for that. Really, really good. I'm so annoyed at myself for doing that, but never mind. I learn one thing for these videos, I forget a different one. So now then, the average 74, I think it's quite comfortably above that. I think, do I want to give it an 80? I feel like I gave more songs above 80 than below. So I think we'll go 81. I think that was really good. What do I say? My keyboard is under loads of different things. There's a different keyboard here. I'm going to use this one. I think that'll be easier for me. A really interesting exploration of electronic metalcore that doesn't sit still for long enough to leave even the most attention deficit of us that doesn't sit so long enough to leave even behind. Which, by the way, I'm not. That might sound like a criticism of the music. Hopefully, next to an 81 rating, people won't read it as that. I'm talking about myself. I struggle with that quite a lot. Yeah, that was really enjoyable. Really enjoyable album. And that's the video. So yeah, check out the Ko-fi if you're interested in that. Check out the transactual. Check out the transactional merch if you want to support that cause, please do. So from me, Rustin Charmaine, and from my channel founder, Trin Exists, until the future, drive safe.